Take me to your leader. I come in peace. I come in peace. What's going on, Fireflies? It's me, NeonMUA, and I'm back for another video. So for today's video, I'm really excited because it's going to be a tutorial on one of my favorite looks. This is what I would like to call my NeonMUA signature. It is one of the first looks that I got a big response out of, and I personally love this look because it's super colorful. It pushes everything that I love about makeup. So I'm really excited for you guys to see this tutorial and see what I love about makeup. Before I begin, you guys, make sure as always you give this video a huge thumbs up, like and support it. Also make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another video. And without further ado, we're going to get right into this NeonMUA signature tutorial. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and start by priming. I'm using the Maybelline Master Prime Blurring Primer. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting because, as you can see, I have a little bit of scarring. So I'm just going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Orange Corrector. I'm going to just set the primer and the color corrector using some Airspun. On the sponge, just going to take a little bit of that, dab it on the hand, and just set the primer in areas that I know I will have the most trouble. So my nose, under my eyes where my pores are bad, forehead, especially around the hairline. For the color correct, I'm just gonna take a puff and just set those areas, make sure that the color corrector does not move. So she said, honey, oh honey. I'm gonna sweep off any excess powder that's on the face. Go back in with a little bit more powder, because my nose is going to give me a problem. I can already tell. I'm powdering her down because I don't need no problems. Okay? Alright, so I want to try and stay as close to the original look as possible. So I'm going to use as many of the products as I can. Starting off with the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. And I am using the color 530 Sway C. So I'm going to take that on a Morphe Y6. Few pumps of that. Really? And what I like to do with spots that I've color corrected, I just bounce that on top first, just to make sure it's up there. And then I go and just brush it across the skin. Next, I'm just going to conceal using the Maybelline FitMe concealers. I know in the original post I used another brand, but seeing as though the way things have been lately, I don't know if I will be using that concealer anymore. It's a shame because it is a really great concealer, but there are plenty of other full coverage concealer options out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, it's Tarte Shade Tape. Just let that sit for a second. Let's go ahead and blend that out. I'm just going to go ahead and set that with the Maybelline Loose or Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in the color 35 Deep. Taking a powder brush, dust off the excess. Contour, I'm going to be using the Morphe Warming and Sculpting palette. Buff it out just a little bit so it's not too harsh. Yeah, so it's not too harsh. Let me go ahead and cut the cheek. Going to move on to the brows. I'm going to be using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit Cosmetics in the color 6. Start by brushing that up and then filling it in. I'm going to shape up the brows just a little bit. Just using some of that FitMe concealer from earlier. Your fire shoots up the night sky, and I pray it comes down to burn you. No one deserves it more than you. Now you see the fear in my eyes. What I'd like to do is take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and just redefine the lines if they ever get lost in that concealer. Move on to the eyes. Once again, I'm going to use the Maybelline FitMe to prime the eyes, tap that out into the eye. Alright, hi, I'm up close and personal now. Before I start with the color, I'm going to start with the Morphe 3502 palette. I'm going to start and lay down a little bit of a base. I'm going to start with this black down here at the bottom and put that over most of the lid. The reason why I'm doing that is because when you're working with metallic colors, you want a black base to make sure that the metallics stick out and pop more. So I'm simply focusing that on the area where all that color is going to be. And this doesn't have to necessarily be perfect, but I wanted to make sure I focus mainly on the eyelid. With a crease brush, I'm going to take the color Terracotta. I'm going to start buffing that right into my crease, blending out that black a little bit. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this is more so just to lay down the groundwork for what I'm going to be doing later. So to finish this off, I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to take the color Flux and I'm just going to buff over that one more time just to help finish that blend. That's done. Now it's time to get into the colors. Before I start, I'm just going to take a little bit of that FitMe powder, put that under my eye, use it as a barrier. So I'm not pressing it into the skin, I'm just dabbing it. Most of the colors from this is going to be coming from the Urban Decay Electric palette. This was, I believe, the first eyeshadow palette that I ever bought. It's had its fair share of use. Needless to say, I love this palette. First, I'm going to take the color Urban, which is the purple metallic. Swirl that onto my brush. And I'm going to pop that in the crease. And because we put down that black earlier, that purple is more amplified with the metallics. And blend that up into the crease and bring it into the inner eye. Gosh, I love this palette. This is perhaps my favorite palette when it comes to those high impact colors, because the colors are so bright and vibrant. And I'm going to go and take that blending brush from before, no added product, and just blend that purple out a little bit more so it's not harsh. Next, out of that Urban Decay palette, I'm going to take the color Revolt, which is that metallic silver. Put that on the center of the lid where that black is. And like I said, because that black was laid down first, there's more of a high impact when it comes to the silver. And just putting that all over the lid. And go back to the color Urban and blend that silver into that purple. So just lightly tapping it and working it into the crease. So like on a regular eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go into the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette and I'm going to take the color Spaced Out, which is a metallic purple. I'm going to pop that on the outer third where those two colors meet, just to kick up the metallics a little bit more and help define that crease. And then for my last trick, I'm going to take the NYX Cosmetics Studio Liquid Liner in the color Extreme Purple. And I'm going to put that right at the top where that silver and that purple meet, just for a little more impact, you know.
Every clean man must be caught.
Go ahead and sweep away the powder on the bottom. Buff up that purple liner just a little bit. Going to line the bottom lash line with the MyLookingGlass liner in black. Now back to the Urban Decay palette. I'm going to take the color Fringe, which is this dark teal color, on a pencil brush. Smudge that under my eye. I'm only going to take that up to about the middle of the eye and stop. I'm going to blend that teal into that purple. Just to make the color more seamless. And to finish the eye, I'm going to dip into the electric palette one more time and take the color Thrash, which is an electric greenish yellow. Pop that in the inner corner. For liner, I'm going to take the NYX Epic Liner. I'm just going to add dot, yeah, just a couple of dots. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash. And for lashes, I'm going to be using the Kiss Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Lashes in the style Corset. Going to throw those on and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are down. I'm just gonna go back and highlight my brow bone using the color Milky Way from the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette. To finish off the look, I'm first going to start by highlighting. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Gurriero kit. I'm going to take the color Forever Lit because I want this look to be more of a metallic look. Take that, highlight the cheekbone and everywhere else. For lips, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Milk and Cookies. And to add more emphasis on that metal look, I'm going to take the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chromes in the color Silver Spark. And on a lip brush, I'm just going to dab that onto the center. And just set my face with the Morphe setting spray. Alright you guys, that is the completed look. This is my NeonMUA signature. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. For a full list of products, everything will be in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a huge thumbs up, like, and support. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I upload a video. I upload videos twice a week, so you want to make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next one. And you guys want to make sure you're subscribed because next week I have a really exciting video coming up that you don't want to miss. And that'll do it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, later.